It's all kicking off. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. My internet just died. Oh my god, I was bleeding to death. Oh my god, I heard it from the other room. I was just gone to get the. It must have booted up. I clicked start and it was just stuck on connecting for ages. So I thought I'll go and ring the internet provider and find out what's happened. So I'm guessing you've just been listening to what I was listening to. Which was,
how's that leg doing?
Great.
It must have been OBS because I'm still connected on Twitch. I mean, everything's still connected.
Yes.
But Twitch died.
Oh, that's good.
I just lost it. It
Very
said
strong.
something about my
Sorry,
key was
Thunder,
incorrect.
I gotta put you down.
So I click connect. And 9 times out of 10 when that happens and I've still got all the other connections, like, you know, the bot and the, you know, I've not been kicked off the server. They've done something that basically shits all over my upload. Yeah, that's sort of what happened last time when we struggled to get on. They sort of gave me like about a fraction of a kilobyte upload. Gutted, mate, gutted. I kind of just assumed we'd get kicked off the server any second, you see, because if the stream goes down. But apparently, I mean, I've obviously been on. I mean, I've not reconnected to the game. It doesn't look like chat disconnected. It looks okay. I'll just keep an eye on any dropped frames for a little bit just in case. That was really scary. Okay, came running back in. I realised I was on the mini bar and grabbed the Steam controller, just like throttled up. It's like, oh my god. Then I could hear the pumping, the blood pouring out of my veins. God damn knobbers. Oh look, check it out. Oh yes. Oh yes. You got booted off the server. Oh, what? Just then, Grimes? Well, yeah, but that can't be anything to do with me, mate. I mean, that was... I was about to reset my Twitch key, actually. I thought maybe I used to... I mean, it's really weird. Back in the early days of Twitch, I constantly had to reset my stream key. Probably about once a month. Every now and again, I'd try and connect, and it would just say something about your stream key. I think I'll keep the land claim block on me, actually. Just get rid of that needs for a moment. I've not had to do it for nearly 18 months now. So again, I don't know whether that was something to do with Twitch back then or what. That could have. I was very close to dying by the looks of it. There, I only came back to get bloody splints as well, didn't I? Sod's bloody law, mate. Go back to get splints. Die on the way. Throw that in there. Jar. Let's pop that back up. Everything seems to be okay. Seems to be alright. Like I said last time, I'd still got internet. So in other words, like, although having said that, no, it was different last time because I did lose connection, or the bot lost connection, if you remember, because we had all sorts of issues with it for the rest of the stream. It doesn't like connecting once the stream's up and running. But this time it looks like everything stayed on. It was just OBS that just dropped a fart by the looks of it. So, fingers crossed. Okay, so splints. What do we need for splints? We need some cloth. We need some duct tape. Yeah, in fact, how infected am I? That's normal level infection, in fact. Yeah, honey. That's what I did. Can I get rid of it? Yes, nice. What we'll do is we'll take some of these as well. Duct tape. Didn't we make a monstrous amount of duct tape? Or was it... Oh, I mean, it might have just been the glue, thinking about it. So, oh, Jesus. Yeah, look, 500 glue, guys. Shall we go over and just make sure that we're not going to have a cock-up with that paint, James, if you're still there? Because I'm a bit worried about that, dude. Seems like one of those rather annoying texture seams. Right, let's eat as well. Ooh, we're getting low on... Ooh, shit. Getting low on food. Gonna have to switch back to the fancy stuff. Oh, jeez, I really need to get some potatoes replanted as well. God damn it. Tell you what, this game, it's insane, dude. You never get a chance to catch your breath, do you? That and that. Meat stew, the lovely meat stew. 6 minutes on the clock. Ding dang do. So you telling me that's all the potatoes I've got? I've got 94 potatoes. That's not good, dudes. That's not good at all. Recipes, potato seeds, manufacture. Go do some farming. Let's go and, in fact, let's go and illuminate our farm. Good morning, Glock, and how are you today? How's the new house coming along? I hear your sister has been flashing her tits to most of the neighbourhood while taking a shower, which is a cracking start. And I do mean a cracking start. I'm sure the neighbours are very happy with that. Rat-bat! What is with that creature? What is with that dog? That hellspawn. How is he? Is he alright, mate? What did I come back for, guys? Oh, fuel, wasn't it, for the... We'll take quite a lot of it, because we've got some barrels, haven't we? You're right, Quaint. It's 168, yeah. So 10 o'clock of an evening on day 168, mate. I think I left my mini bike light on, didn't I? Let's go and turn that off. You fixed that for her, did you, Glock? How the hell did she not notice the window while she was having a shower? I mean, Jesus Christ, mate. It's not like it's one of those little spy hole windows. Right, let's crack on with it. Let's get the lights put back on. You alright, Owen? How you doing, fella? How's things, mate? Busy day today, mate? Out on the range? Oh, refuel. Go. Nighttime farm illumination. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that. We've got all this pretty much done in terms of fertilizer as well, isn't it? You're right, Destroyer. Yeah, tomorrow evening, basically, mate. Sort of 24 hours in game. Well, a bit less. So we're getting all the secrets from you, Glock. Oh my Gideon. Got some poor Blake out and he's got... When's the pool's going in soon, innit, Glock? I was actually watching. It's weird because you know, sometimes you just end up in those weird places on YouTube, and rather bizarrely, I ended up watching something like 10 of man's most weird inventions, and it's got something like 1.2 million views. I thought, you know, let's have a look at that, and it was awful. I mean, there was a couple of quite interesting things, but then basically, I think it was something like a 12-minute video, and about 8 minutes of it was someone making pool, but it was really weird because it's not like anyone's not made a pool before. But what was really fascinating, and it just goes to show how weird and coincidental life can be with you getting a pool, Glock. A lot of the chat was talking about people that actually build pools for a living and saying that this was never going to happen. They'd not used any rebar, there was no support in there. Basically, they just used earth, compressed earth around the perimeter of the pool. And they were all saying it literally isn't going to last like any time at all. It's going to crack within like a matter of, if not weeks, years. I suddenly sort of, you know, realised just how complicated pool making actually is. You don't just dig a hole, put a bit of a liner in it and stick some water in there, do you? Quite fascinating, actually. Oh. You've already been out this morning, have you, mate? 11 to 5 today at the golf club. Prepare for tomorrow's... Oh, you got a competition. Oh, well, good luck. Good luck, Owen. Hope it goes well, dude. Is it a big one, mate? I mean, is it? I mean, I suppose they're all big for you at this stage, but what's that? What's this, Tony? We were talking about streamer houses earlier, weren't we, Tony? Four streamer house. Watch 4 shaver pits, $4.99 a week. You're right, gun happy hippie. How you doing? YouTube's great. I tell you what, I almost started just watching YouTube these days just for the bullshittery in the comments. To be quite honest, it's amazing what you read in there. There are some very just very lost people, aren't there? Right, let's put it that way. Is there anything else that we kind of need for the farm? Let's go and have a look. Some more bottled water actually at some point. Yes, we do. We do. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make some bottled water with that. 4 minutes on the clock, thereabouts. There we go. Let me just grab that for when we go over. Is there anything else that we kind of need? Stew. Throw that in there. Starting to use the hotkeys a little bit more now. I was rather got plenty of goldenrod, got plenty of cotton. It was actually chrysanthemums, wasn't it? Weirdly enough, paint. So let's make 120 of those. That might be a bit overkill, but get those planted before. We might as well do a little bit of farm work of an evening. You're struggling a bit, Z. Don't worry about it, mate. Just do whatever you want over there. We'll figure it out. So sometimes some of the greatest cock-ups in Grumbodian history have lent themselves to some fantastic designs. Haven't they, James? Taves' completely non-symmetrical tower. What a work of art, mate. Sight to behold. I don't think I ever got a screenshot of that. I'm sure it will have been archived in a VOD somewhere for posterity's sake. Ooh, careful. Yeah, we can't get one in there. You're going for you're having a saltwater pool, aren't you, Glock? That sounds amazing, dude. That is so cool. That is so freaking cool, mate. I really hate planting crops. Yeah, they're not too bad. Thanks for asking, Glock. Yeah, we had a bit of a moment. I was saying on stream, yeah, going back, I don't know actually, about 3 weeks or so ago, I did sit down with a girlfriend and says, you know, I wasn't totally happy. You know, I'd always said, like, look, if we go down this route, I can justify it in my own head. Cody is a very social dog. He's never. I mean, he's happy at home. You know, if you're playing with him and all the rest of it, like any dog is. You know, he's always happy to see you when you come home. But he really loves playing with other dogs, and we do go on a lot of walks with other people, and the girlfriend in particular. It's not like a club or anything, but there's a lot of dog walk areas around here, so you tend to just bump into people and get to know when they walk their dogs, and you kind of meet up. And sometimes they pop over and you know, have a cup of tea and a coffee over at a pub or something as well. But I was willing to go down the route because of that. I thought it'd be really nice for Cody to have somebody else to play with when we're not around, which isn't that often anyway, to be honest. But I was getting worried. I was a little bit, Glock. Yeah, Cody. And I think the best way I can put it was what I said to her was I felt like I've lost a dog, not gained another dog. It just seemed like Cody just seemed a little bit, I don't know, just very different. But a lot of it was he was very, well, still is incredibly protective of Cody. Sorry, of Toby. So, you know, Cody knows the garden, he knows the little runs in and around at the bottom, he knows where the foxes come in and out and that the hedgehogs hide and all the rest of it. And he's very wary of sort of like leaving Toby sort of on his own. So I think he was just knackered. You know, you've got a puppy running around at 100 miles an hour. And Cody, you know, is a very chilled out dog. But massive change in the last 2 weeks, mate. Massive change. Toby's completely chilled out. He seems a lot happy. We've actually deliberately been sort of like separating them a little bit. So although they don't spend all day together, because obviously when we walk Cody, we can't take Toby at the minute because he's not. In fact, he has his final injections tomorrow, and then a week after that he can go for walks. Yeah, we've been deliberately sort of taking Cody out of the house, and one of us will stay with Toby for like an extended period of time. And Toby's just stopped. He's not so anxious now when Cody's not around, and it seems to have just done him the world of good. And, you know, 9 times out of 10 now, you know, if I've been out and they have been left on their own, I'll come in, they'll be all over each other, jumping around, playing, you know, nice to see you back and all the rest of it. And then they just literally fall asleep almost on top of one another. It's actually really kind of cute. It was modern art, Grum. It was reproduced on many occasions, James. It was beautiful. Gonna drink my coffee, one sec. Yeah, they will. They will. Right, is there anything else that we need? Apart from a lot more splints. Oh, 6 minutes. In fact, I should do nothing for 6 minutes. And then we won't have the whole stream spent with a broken leg. Oh, I think the girlfriend's just leaving, actually. Oh, she just gone. Yep, it was. She was just leaving. She's on a late today. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Right, let me go and have... I don't like it when she works late. It's where all the knobbers are around. All the pissheads. Oh, I'm dying. I've cut my head open. Ooh. Hey, did anybody watch that show that I was talking about yesterday? I believe it's called Trust Me. Oh, it's really good. It's a BBC drama. I think I can't remember when the first one aired, but I watched it yesterday, basically. My girlfriend said I had to watch it. And I think the second one's on tonight, and I think it's a 4-parter. I won't say too much, but to give you a general gist of what's happening, because it's not really spoilery. You know the plot in the first, like, 10 minutes. Or at least the core of the plot. It's basically a nurse who, for one reason or another, is no longer a nurse. And I won't say anymore. But what she does do is she basically pretends that she's a doctor. So she forges some documents, etc., etc. And she ends up working, which is rather awesome, because obviously this is where we're enjoying it. Ends up working in an emergency room. She's a nurse. She's pretending to be an ER doctor. Oh, yes. You can imagine where that's going. It's freaking awesome, mate. It's absolutely freaking awesome. I was instantly hooked. Definitely worth checking out if you like that kind of thing. It's going to be a really good drama, I reckon. So if I'm not sure what James had planned for the edge here, so I might leave that. Now, we're going to need... don't forget, guys, you have planned to leave a gap for this hatch, right? we are going to have a way up and in. So we can't possibly come around here, can we? You're right, Sushi. How you doing, mate? How's things? Where's you just taking my bloody blocks away? Who is it? Oh, it's Stripe. I'll leave Stripe to it. He's probably got a plan. He's probably got a master plan. Yeah, I think we don't have these here. I think we go for plates, so we've still got full access to these if we need. There's no point in me trying to do this, Stripe, if you're here, mate. We're just going to get underneath each other's feet, so I'm going to leave you to it, mate. Because you've obviously got I mean, although we're going to be building the same thing, you're going to have a way of building it. I'm going to have a way of building it. So what I'll do, I'll leave you with it, mate. I'm going to go and do a little bit. I'm going to go and try and set up a mine for some shale, I think. I'll do a bit of scavenging. I'll leave you to it. Too many cooks and all that. Now, where were those weird blocks? There they are. Let's just have... James, are you there? What is it you said you painted these as, mate? Can you remember? You said it was some sort of metal. Was it? Oh, I haven't got metal, James. I haven't got these metal... Was it this one? Alex Weldon. How you doing, fella? Oh, guys, did I show you the new bit boss? Alex Weldon, I've deliberately not moved it because of your amazing donation yesterday. But look, there's the current bit boss, top right, yeah, look. And there's the new bit boss. Isn't that cute? But I can't activate it until, obviously, you've done yours, Alex Weldon, because that would be unfair of me. I've got no way to translate yours over, you see. Is James there? James. Trust me, that's it. Yeah, Jodie Whittaker, that's it. Have you been watching it, Emily? What do you think? Yeah, sorry, Grimes. Yeah, it's called Trust Me. I think it's a 4-parter. Throw glow sticks up in the air, mate. Yeah, damn right. It's a banging track, that is. I like it. Shutter, you reckon? Shutter. Oh, so this one. Ah, right. Okay, let's try it then. Oh, brilliant. It will work. It will work, guys. Almost tempted to do something different on the inside, actually. What do you reckon? To maybe make it look a little bit more recessed, perhaps. In fact, maybe even the dark. We could switch it around. Have dark on the inside, perhaps. Have a little look. Or should we? I'll tell you what. Let's go all metal to start with. Shuttery. So, oh my god, hang on, thinking about this, right? So this is great, because I actually said that on my main build, as in my personal build, sorry, that I actually wanted to do some shutters. And we will be able to do that. We actually have a shutter, how long's left? Oh, I was about to fall off there. I'd have broken my leg again, wouldn't I? 2, 1. Oh my god, you're taking the piss, mate! That is shocking. I like that. In fact,
So,
actually, I
how's that
haven't
leg
painted
doing?
the underbelly, and I quite
never
like
better.
it.
Good. Why don't you try putting some weight on it?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
starting to look
that's
nice,
good.
mate.
That feels good. Very strong.
Sorry, Thunder. I gotta put you down.
Suck it up, Mojo. Suck it up, dude. That is a lot of Triforces. It's going to protect us. It's the Spire Shrine, mate. Oh, God, that is good coffee. I needed this. I can't believe that. I quite often jump the 6 blocks, and very rarely do I get a broken leg, mate. How long we got left on it? 19 minutes. I'll tell you what, let's go and put everything back. Look at them running around. It's like watching the freaking minions at work, isn't it? Or just standing around clueless. It's literally like watching British roadworks happening right before your eyes, look. Can I take a look? Don't worry about it, Z. If you like it, do it, mate. Don't worry about having to see if I like it. If I don't like it, I'll just fucking TNT the lot of it and start again. That looks nice. Yeah, I like that. So, oh yeah, I like it. That looks nice. As long as you can merge it in. As long as it merges in nicely. Do you want me to, yeah, let's try and get a camera shot for... Set it. Camera shot for James. Is that alright? Can you see where we're going with it, James? I like this, dude. That's, you got it in one, Harrican, yeah. If we don't like it, don't worry about it. We'll just smash the shit out of it, do it properly. No, it looks wicked, guys. It looks really good, honestly. I'm super happy with that. I really like that. I mean, are you going to flatten that off? I actually would. I'd keep the flat top. I actually like this flat roof here. We could actually even have a hatch in there. What do you reckon, James? Are you thinking about bringing it up higher, or? Oh, it's totally different to yours, James. So, yeah, it's nothing. Oh, shit. Were you supposed to be doing James's build? Yeah, it don't look anything like James's, mate. Shall I go and put... Yeah, I don't think that's quite how James had it, but I like it. I think it looks really nice, see. We can... What are we going to call it? The Z-Star Zebedee-Doo. I'm going to go and put a support in here, guys. Why does that look different? Oh, it's not been... I like this ladder system. This works out really nice. Oh, have I not got concrete? What's going on? Why can't I... The hell? Oh, it's not dry, that's why. I think I need a support in here, dudes. I really do. Shall we do it as, like, pillars? I'm really worried about them putting a load of weight on this and the old lot collapsing around our ears. I mean, what we could do is we could throw them in and then knock them out maybe later. You know, risk it for a biscuit on one quadrant. See, we've not got any support there, so I'm thinking central one here, perhaps. That there, is it? That's got to help, right? I mean, it has to help. I mean, you're only talking 1, 2, 3. As long as they put blocks on top of that one there. I do not understand this roof. Hey, come on, she's trying, Zar. Very trying. I see, it was all James's fault, look. He never apologises to Vicky. I'd just like to point that out, by the way. He apologises to Z-Star, look. We need to clip that. What's the block name that you used for the electric fence post? What do you mean? These? They're just electric fence posts. What do you mean by these things, dude? They literally are electric fence posts. These things look. I'm going to assume I don't know, or I've misinterpreted what you're saying there, mate. Electric fence posts. Yeah, Nano Soldier. It's in experimental. We noticed there seemed to be, by having them individual, it seemed that they seem to get the debuff more often, dude. When they were all on the same circuit, sometimes they just seem to glitch through and just run all the way through it. It was almost like the debuff was on each circuit. It looks like something has changed. And it now seems to be like a global debuff. But to be quite honest, mate, I like having all the engines. It just adds something to the build. And we put a lot of work in getting them. So I'm going to stick with it, to be honest, mate. Then we've got access to this for the shotgun. It's looking good, guys. You need to change these because these actually should come across here. And I'll probably put some sort of lighting. I'll probably put a light bulb up here so we've got like a really nice glow outside. Actually shining through bulletproof glass. Don't forget, all these engines will ultimately power all the fidget spinners so we can actually take off. I mean, this is a spaceship, though. I mean, gotta remember that, right? This is an alien Spire space vessel. The roof climbs at half the slope of a normal roof. I think I quite like that, though. Oh, is that what you? Oh, is that what you were explaining to Z? Yeah. I think that's what I kind of like. Anyway, let's get. We know it's all working, so let's get the hell out of here. Oh shite! Hang on, are they doing 2 quadrants? I think they are, aren't they? Shit. I've only put 1 support in Stripe, so you really need to put. Let me go and find out where I put it. Fuck, wrong one. gonna guess it was 1 hour, right? I always cock this up whenever I'm trying to line it up with a ceiling. Have I seen the starvation? Oh, no, I haven't, Aaron. Do you want to link it up so we can all have a look, dude? No, I haven't. Ooh, so we can have a new server coming up. Holy shit balls, dude. Daisy Mace. Another Grumbodian love child of 9 months, look. How you doing? Thank you very much, Daisy. That's phenomenal support. Thank you so, so much, Daisy. How you doing, mate? You having a good week? Oh, there was the other one, so that's good. Thank you very much, Daisy, mate. It's 9 months, phenomenal support. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. Let's get some sub-love in chat for Daisy, guys. It's all a cutting plans are. It's all about the tip, bro. It's always about the tip, mate. I mean, I could do the tunnels. Quite a lot, Daft Wooly. It's getting a bit scary now, mate. Right, we've got there, haven't we? We really do not want anything bad happening to these rooms. We've repaired one once before. It took a little bit longer than one would like. Wait, you don't actually need to double jump, do you? You can actually make that run. Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. Maybe I've got used to double jumping because I was missing so often, and that's making it worse. The new skins will mess with people. Well, let me have a quick look at, I reckon. Off that. I don't think I did I? But we've done all the complicated stuff. We'll let them get on with a roof. Let's have a look at this, mate. Starvation Alpha 16 first tests. Let's have a look. I'm sorry if this deafens you. So I've got their old generators, which I'm going to be honest, I kind of like. I kind of like the ones we've currently got. To be fair, nothing new there. Just a different asset. I'll link that up to a shotty by the looks. Then the shotties. Oh no, that's not. Is that a shotgun? I couldn't make that out then. You're looking at here. What are they up to? Is that clicking in my game? Who's clicking? Sorry, let me carry on watching that. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's loud. Oh, whoa, that dude looked amazing. Well, the new fireman looks good as well, doesn't he? Bubbles. Oh, they've got a clown. Bubbles the clown, look. Imagine that thing coming at you in the middle of the night. Oh, that looks really good. I like the animation on him as well. God damn, he's taking some punishment, isn't he? Oh, he looks horrible, mate. Oh, he really does look horrible. Why would they add clowns? There's going to be a lot of people not happy with that, isn't there? So there's nothing new in terms of... They're really just showing the new zombies looking a little bit more... Well, they just look a little bit better animated, don't they? In fact, they've got some really nice animated zombies. What's that? Is that a policeman? Wonder why they've stuck with their old generator when we've got a perfectly good generator. Well, why switch out the asset? This doesn't really make sense, does it? I'm not really seeing anything else, I reckon. I'm just seeing zombie types. there something I'm missing? For example, why is the shotgun not shooting them? Just realised I've just left you with a completely black screen. So HAL 9000's on it, and Dominic's is in on it as well. So that means with HAL on it, there's probably some really nice scripting on those zombies. Well, it looks good. It looks good. Oh, take care, Glock. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Have a lovely rest of your week, mate. Right, okay. Let's get the hell out of here then. So I can probably go out over the top, can't I? What's the most important thing for us to get? Should we go and have a little look at my Cracker Book store? See if we can maybe get some paper out of it. Careful I don't use too much ammo. 12 hours-ish before the horde. Oh, dudes, that's starting to look big. Don't forget, we've got to have access to that hatch, guys. James, what's going on, bro? Why have we got these wooden frames just randomly placed about as well? Can't find a good way down. Still got a busted leg. There we go. I like the fact we can turn everything on now from the centre. Oh shit, yeah, in fact. Well, and in fact, I actually quite like that as well. Yeah, that's going to be really handy. Really handy. So we only need someone to go into the north, west, and southeast corners to turn the generators on. We do need to remember, guys, before the horde, we have to get the A-frames down. We are not actually operational. So I'm going to nip home and go and start making those in my backpack while I go on a quick scavenge run, alright. Oh, really? Come on. There's so much more we need to work on, haven't we? I mean, the towers... I mean, we did... you know, I mean, let's not be critical. We've done a lot of work on the home base. We've done a lot of work on tower. We've done a lot of Oh, mate, that's starting to come together really nicely, dude. Hey, James, check that out if you're there, dude. That's a really nice texture on the shutters. The only thing that can go wrong, really, is that we end up with a collapse into the generator rooms, which would be, like, borderline catastrophic. But, I think, ooh, careful. I think with those, get a little shot of this for James. Yeah, sorry, I think with those pillars in it, it's going to make it a little bit more robust. Yeah. And a nice little light inside there, so when all the bulbs come on outside, because these will go all the way around. So don't forget, these fluorescent lights will actually carry on around the outside as well. So we'll probably have one there, gap of two, one there maybe. One there, gap of two, one there, gap of two. Yeah, so one there. And maybe even put more around the top as well. So you're starting to get that sort of like UFO kind of look to it all. Okay, let's get out of here. They do know that, right, James? Do they actually know that we're only going 7 high? It's not quite getting. What I'd like to do, James, is have 2 quadrants all the way up and 2 quadrants flattened. That was always my original plan. So although I know you've done the test, as you say, maybe to 7 blocks, I actually do want 2 of the quadrants all the way up. I think it'll look nice. Do you just use ramps for the wiring to get through the crack on the electric fence? That's an arrow slit, mate. What? you doing, Mr. Elegon? My little wish upon a star. Thank you for sending the Grumbodian love to the heavens, mate. How you doing, fella? Let's put all of this away. We're full. We are actually full. Oh, interesting. Let's have a little reserve stash of water in here then. Really don't need to be taking blood anymore either, do we? That went very well early on. I've not really used repair kits, medical kits at all, have I? It's too easy to use the basic bandages, to be fair. So all of this can go back upstairs. That can go in there, and we'll just make sure we've got some. How long have we got left on the broken leg? 1 minute. Fan-bloody-tastic, mate. Yeah, sorry, we were talking about these. They're called arrow slits, mate. And you can actually wire through them. They just 10 concrete, look. Another 10 if you want to reinforce them, I think. Nice and easy. You can actually, you can do quite a lot with the arrow slits. We've played about with them for all sorts of things. They're very nice for access points. Unfortunately, the one thing which is a downside with them is you can't use shotguns through them. Shotguns just cannot see through the arrow slit, which I was quite surprised at. I genuinely thought they would, even though it would be a very narrow field of view. It actually would have offered us quite a few, you know, possibilities, but it was just not the case, unfortunately. Now, haven't I got a load of... That's what I care about for the horde. Let's pop those back. We're certainly not taking all of those with us. It's that disaster if we die in the middle of the tower. Top those up. So I was going to make what, guys? What did I say we needed to make? Ah, yes, A-frames. So we'll make A-frames while we go up. Can't not click this switch. I'm obsessed with it. It's the cheeky little tickle each time we come in. Recipes, A-frames. How many can I make? 115. Bish, bash, bosh. Let's go. Let's do this. We've got the bow and arrow. This'll... Set with the arrows, yes we are. Have you played No Man's Sky, Elegon? I actually booted it up yesterday. Got the girlfriend to get me to a point where I could control the character, and basically I just wanted to check the graphical settings and things. Definitely some strange things going on there, but game is absolutely just wow, dude. Exactly what I wanted the game to be. It was almost impossible for me not to just wander off and start exploring. Oh yeah, finish Hellblade first, dude. Jesus, yeah, just get that one done, dude. Because it's a story, isn't it, mate? You don't want to be starting with Hellblade. You should set yourself a nice bit of quiet time at the weekend or something, mate. Something weird is going on, guys. What's happening? Anybody? Oh, it's Blind picking corn. Oh, shit, Blind. Warn us, dude. My bike's fucked. What is it with you and corn, Blind? It's got to be something to do with your character, mate. You want steel to the spire? Steel? What do you want steel for? We don't use steel. Oh, sorry, Z. Yeah, do you want me to bring some over now? What do you actually need steel for, guys? Please don't make steel blocks. Pretty please. We never use steel. Steel's cheaty McCheaty. We want it for tools and stuff. I'll bring you a big batch of 500 over if you want. I don't mind painting blocks to look like steel, but steel's just way too strong. You're about 3 hours in, and I think it's 8 to 10 hours total. What, of Hellblade? Hellblade's about 5 to 6 hours, dude. Where do you want me to bring it direct to you? Oh shit, it's upstairs. Do you want me to bring it over to you, Ice? Because I think Z's off out getting feathers, isn't he? Z's pimped out bloody lap dance pole thing. Yeah, I don't think Hellblade will take you 8 to 10 hours, Elegon. Not from what I've been hearing. All the streamer guys that went through it, between 5 and 6 hours, like, sort of pretty much unanimously. 8 to 10 for me, yeah. You're right, Freezer Peach. The days in this, we run on 60-minute days. So a 24-hour cycle in the game is 60 minutes in real time. And we run 6-hour evenings. Ice, where are you, dude? Where do you want this steel, mate? Tell you what I'll do. I can't see you. I'm going to pop them in this box, dude. It's 500 steel in the buggy pike box. I'm not coming down there. I'm being a lazy fuck, dude. I have to come out and get them. Jesus Christ, what am I, a fucking delivery boy? I've got delivery fucking written all over my shopping basket, mate. Oh shit, check this out. My forge, oh my god. The forge has been quite badly damaged. What the hell? This isn't my forge. This is my forge. Let's make 500 of these. 31 minutes. Ooh, wow, that's longer than I thought. Actually, we're not going to get a lot of scavenge time in here, are we? Not getting low on wood as well. That'll replace the 500 we've just used. So, need to come over and repair the forges a little bit, don't I? Yeah, it's all over there. See, there's 500 in the chest on the Spire mini bike park, and by that I don't mean the tower. Yeah, I didn't ruin anything for you there, Elegon, but yeah, I mean, it seems to be very unanimous that 5 to 6 hour was the sort of fairly standard body play, because it's fairly linear from what I can understand as well, isn't it? I suppose there's puzzles and things someone was saying which might slow me down. 24 hours stream, still not finished Hellblade. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Where were we going? We wanted to go to the... Was it the pharmaceutical place? Someone suggested might have. Yeah, hang on. Why would the pharmaceutical place have paper? What was the thinking behind that? That's that. Oh no, it was the cracker book actually, wasn't it? Sorry, it was the cracker book, not the pharmaceutical. I wonder if it's all respawned. No, that's the. I came here on day 1, so. Stay down, dude. Stay down. See them. These have respawned. We're off to a good start, boys and girls. Oh my god, Jesus, that made me jump. Freaking hell. Oh, what the hell? I feel like I got a little bit cheated on that shot. I'm not gonna lie, mate. You know what I mean? Something not right here, isn't there? Dead. How do we get up? Can't remember. It's a stairwell, isn't there? Let's just go. I'll tell you what. Let's not just do the normal run. Let's actually have a little play about. Let's back out to the entrance, I guess. All that glorious leather. Ah, no, we got to be careful because they do put landmines in, don't they? Stay down, bro. Is a way, but I don't think it's the normal way, is it? Oh, look at that cheeky breaky there, look. Terrible. Oh my god, she's flipping fast, mate. Oh, bad shot. Bad shot. Very bad shot. Oh my god! Up close and personal with the boobies there, mate. How you doing, Noblet? You alright, fella? How you doing? Good week so far? Oh, take care, Pyro. Sweet dreams, mate. Have a good one. Yeah, because you've have you played it at all, No Man's Sky? Sorry, Alagon. Because I know you bought it originally, then refunded it, didn't you? And then picked it back up again with 1.3. I mean, have you even turned it on? I was very taken aback with just the general overall, what looked like general quality of the game, to be honest. I mean, like I said, I've not played it, but everything, it just felt tight. It felt like something that I can get my teeth into it, you know. My eagerness to just venture out was, oh, is that actually a way up? Ah, right, so that's how we would have got in on this level. Yeah, my eagerness to sort of get on the, well, I'm assuming a spaceship. I mean, where I was, there wasn't a spaceship, so God knows what I'm supposed to do. If I have to bloody build it or what, but I think it was just trying to teach me the basics, but I didn't really want to play about with it, you see. So I just kind of like tweaked the graphics settings. Unfortunately, it is one of those games where everything, you know, every time you change a graphical setting, you have to sort of like completely reboot the game. Which at least, you know, you are, Ubisoft quite often don't make that have to happen, and as a result, you quite often end up with issues. I mean, it is the better way to do it, but for someone like me who obsesses about things, there's another mini bike book. Jesus Christ. That was nice loot, actually. That's worth a few quid, isn't it? Well, I shouldn't have used the gun, right? All I need in this game, right, seriously, the one thing is just let me have the compound bow, but let me affix like a little mag light to it. I'd really like that. Just a really soft glow. Nothing like the mining helmet. It doesn't even have to be as good as the torch or anything, but just let me have like a little soft glow. A very narrow field of... Oh, jeez! Oh, I'm going to get pinned in. I'm just no good with this damn thing, especially not in the fucking pitch black. Like, that's just awful. Can you just start moving with this thing? It just goes potty. Might as well loot them. Get some money for Z, look, we can throw it at her. Anything red will keep for Z. Everything else will just scrap. Shoot through these bullets. Those you have to hit to be able to determine that. I think we'll just leave it. I can see we've wasted an awful lot of ammo there. Beware! Oh, right, okay. So this has got to be a collapsing floor then, right? I know your cheeky tricks, mate. What was that? Sorry, not sure. Sorry, no, I've read that. You know, it's more well in me that Elegon turns everything on. What are you on about? Is he making you moist? Is that the inference there, Zar? Oh my god, look at the loot there. Jesus Christ, dude. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep the rest of it. There's a lot of them smashing things up, isn't there? We've only come for paper. That's all I'm actually interested in. I don't even need the schematics, but I suppose the beauty of the schematics is if nobody needs them, you can actually scrap them. You just don't get... You know, to be honest, mate, with the schematics, I'd love to change that. I think you should get a lot of paper from a schematic. Think of a schematic more as a book, you know, than some sort of like single blueprint. I'd like to see, you know, maybe 50 paper per blueprint. I think would be reasonable. Well, schematics. Sorry, I don't know what you get, but I guess it's about 4 or 5, right? I bet it's nothing at all. So I'm guessing we've done that room then, no? It's the exit log. I'm full. Shit. Let's see what you do get. You only get like 3. It's ridiculous, mate. That's absurd. I'm going to change that. I think that's just like ludicrous. If you're going to go to all the trouble of scrapping a schematic, it should definitely be worth your while. Pretty sure we've got that one. I've already got copies of all of these, so if anybody does want it on the server, we've got no problems getting them to them. Not you wonder. I mean, such a shot. Getting lots and lots of quality clothes. Oh, in fact, actually, I should have kept that. Ah, just missed it. Just missed it. In fact, I'm going to stop doing that because I'm going to change that recipe. I think that's just totally ludicrous. Schematics are bloody important, and paper's bloody important. I know we can now make paper, but it's not really the point. Safe. Is that a safe? No. Let's go back, guys. Let's go back. How the hell we get out? Ground floor. Okay. Let's go. If you hit the rubbish piles on the floor, do they give paper as well? I don't know, actually. Try it. In these sorts of things. Anything?
Yo, ladies and gentlemen.
Chopper chopper chewa. How's your cow, Paloa?
We live up in here, y'all. It's getting hot.
Good shot, wasn't it, Dread? Macau is pooping again. Loving it. Loving it. Yeah, we need the paper for shotgun shells, mate. We really, really rely on shotgun shells for the build at the minute. Well, to be honest, I mean, having said that, I mean, we could, I'm sure we'd be fine without them. It's a nice extra light. To be honest, it makes it fun keeping the Spire functioning. You know, you've got to come out scavenge, get paper. Oh, we're still running on 16.2, you see. So, sorry, 16.1 as opposed to 16.2. So we can't actually craft paper. Not that it would take me more than 30 seconds to add the recipe in, but. So you did rebuy it and you love it. That's why I'm saying torn between No Man's Sky. So you have actually played it then. Thing is, when I get the chance to play a bit during the day, Hellblade is a bit too brutal for my kids to see when they walk in. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, mate. I can understand that. That's what I meant. Dude, you want to see them get yourself like a little, 2 to 3 hour slot over the weekend, mate. Treat everyone to a nice big pizza or something, Elegon. Put a film on, and you could slip away, mate. Get a bit of Hellblade action in. Should you imagine it's probably not quite as much fun if you're doing it in spurts, Elegon. What I understand is, you know, it's a very immersive game, isn't it? So you, especially with all the wonderful audio in it. playing it with headphones, Elegon? I wonder how the spy is coming along. They've probably built another structure just to sit down and discuss what they're doing. So there'll probably be like a construction unit on the side of it by now. Z's there, dancing around a pole, you know, oblivious to the world. Ice is there with his bottle of vodka, just completely just bewildered. No idea what's going on the planet. Stripe's there stressing. Trying to figure out what the hell it is that James is trying to get him to build. Pop the oh, pistol parts as well. I might pay a visit to the trader next week. Oh, wrong box. But that isn't there. Pistol parts up there. A pistol barrel. We'll probably have to make another pistol to add to the other box. Then sell it all. Some papers. I mean, we've done alright. But, I mean, if you look at all the duplicates, if I change these out to give like between 50 and 100 paper. I mean, some of them are actually books, though. I mean, for God's sake, you know what I mean? I think I'd rather do that, to be honest, than have craftable paper. Craftable paper seems a bit cheaty McCheaty, to be fair. I know it's more a finite reliance on random gen at the moment, isn't it? Really? You know, pop the old lights on. Oh yes, oh yes. They need to come across to the spot. Didn't I have somewhere where I was putting the spare? Yes, I did. Look. In fact, let's leave that up there. Look. So I've got 126 paper, which isn't exactly gonna break the bank, really, is it? Have I got no more money? Growing like a madman, and the joy of eating potatoes and veggies now. Oh, nice one, dude. Proper food. So tomorrow is Horde night. What are we going to do with the time that we've got? What else do I need to do? You think Ice and Z get it now? Should we go and have a look? We'll have a look in the morning. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know. I mean, craftable oil, craftable paper. I'm sure there's plenty of us that have got lots and lots of schematics. That obviously stripped out. I mean, we do need wood, don't we? Should we go and do a little bit of nighttime lumberjacking? Really should close that door, shouldn't I? Not that a zombie's going to take more than 3 seconds to get through it, but... Has he been struggling a bit, has he, Plower? All fully mended now? I'm actually quite liking it when I get cash. We definitely need to do a little bit more playing about with the old trader, I think. Let's go and get some wood. Let's travel the lights. How come those lights have come on and those ones haven't? Got different times on them. Stuff. Have you seen Z-Star and Ice in chat? All I seem to see is Z-Star and Ice seem to be completely and hopelessly lost somewhere. Grimesy keeps dying. That's 9 o'clock till 5:30. Oh, right, that's why. With the rest of the day, I could go and hunt people. Should we shoot anybody that's in, near, or around the spire? We need a weekly sacrifice just prior to the hordes are. It's all part of the Grumbodian lore of the spire, isn't it? An ancient lost alien artifact ship thing. I took me in his shafts. You filthy beast. He's had a viral infection the past 2 weeks. He was having high fevers and it didn't allow us to sleep. Which, oh, Plower. Oh, that sucks, bro. Nothing. I don't think there's anything sadder than a poorly child, is there? You're so helpless as a parent, aren't you? Nothing you can do for them, especially if they're crying and in pain and they're at that age where you just, you know, they just can't tell you exactly what the problem is. Heartbreaking, mate. I take it he's on the mend, fella, yeah? Let's have a look at what they've been up to. Well, it looks exactly the same as when we left it, to be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 blocks high at the minute, James. What's this? Run, ice. Run for me. Shake that ass. What's she like? You're terrible, Z. Terrible. You're a bad influence on poor ice. It's why he drinks so much, mate. What keeps killing you, Grimesy? I think I've seen you die 3 times today, mate. We do not talk about blue waffles, Mr. Mojo. Filthy beast. Oh, wow, some blue spruce. We're going to carve them. Oh, there's a little light down there. In fact, I know what that little light is. That's my nitrate mine down there. Look. What a small world. No, don't Google that. Seriously. When we say don't Google it, we're not saying, oh, but secretly do because it's really funny. Just don't go there. It's seriously, it's disgusting. And that is because Mojo mentioned it. You know how truly disgusting it's going to be. It's not even one of those things that will make you go, ah, ha, 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 ha. It will make you go, you've done a lot just because you're crap. At least you're honest, mate. Hey, we were all crap once. We still are, most of us, mate. Some people just keep horde logging, Grimesy. You know what I mean? At least put up a fight, fella. You and your wooden spiked club. Yeah, I told you, Nano. I told you. I told you I wasn't bullshitting, mate. I'm not even participating in this chat. I'm going to sit here, talk to myself for a bit. nothing new there. I'm not surprised, Paloa. I'm not bloody surprised, mate. It's nasty stuff, fella. I can't see any big trees. I want some big trees. Big trees. These give me. Do these give me the pine cones? Or what? The blue spruce seeds. 1200. I think it's anything over 900. Really? Come on now. See, we've got a lot of these, haven't we? These little secret tomb places. Let's go and have a look, because I think the last time I went in one of these was at the very, very start of Alpha 16 Experimental, and where I spent my very first night, I think. Not this exact one. Kind of a nice glow in there, look. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Some nitrate out of it. And is there any sleepers in here? Quite a cool place to be. In fact, I don't think they had a candle back in Experimental on this, did they? Certainly didn't notice it last time. That's where that little glow's coming from. Oh, and up there. I'll be having some of that, mate. So, survive the nights. What do you reckon this weekend, yeah? I think it's going to happen. Blakey, like, he's fast asleep. He's literally rolling around, getting all twitchy and fidgety in bed at the moment. Got high hopes for this weekend. High hopes indeed. Wait for that little key to get emailed to me. That's assuming I actually put the right email address down and I've still got access to it, seeing as I actually, you know, kickstarted it 3 years ago. Shall we get the nitrate as well? Feeling a little bit icky, guys. I'm definitely feeling icky today. Get myself a nice glass of water, I think. Really horrible pain down the back of my neck. Where that's coming from. Oh, come on, really? Try not to attract too much attention while we're stuck down here. Is there anything we need to do to get ready for the horde? I mean, I've got the A-frames built. There's nothing like really obvious that I'm missing, no? Reach it. How much we actually got? 160. It's just not worth doing it, is it? I mean, you know, early on in the game, maybe you know, you might not have an actual tunnel system set up, but 180 nitrate, you might as well just get a proper mine shaft set up. It's looking quite likely, Fist, yeah, because I mean this server's going down and it'll be down until Monday, potentially. They've said it will definitely be down. In fact, did they say Friday or not? What did I say yesterday? I can't remember what I said from the email. It's definitely down on Saturday. Let's put it that way. And an all-day Sunday. I mean, you never know. I mean, you know, it might be up and running Saturday evening. I mean, I think they're taking down, it looked like about 12 to 15 servers. So, and both, I think our dark and light one's one of the ones that's getting taken down as well. You just got a kitten named her Lucille. Oh, that's nice, mate. Oh, have they really, Misfit? I just don't remember seeing them last time I was there, dude. Just, I seem to recall I was like in just like complete darkness that first night, which made me think that they weren't there, dude. Friday evening, was it? Right, okay. I've still got the email, so I can double check it. I mean, to be honest, it's weird because you'd think like maybe, you know, they'd migrate the servers over to something else, you know, temporarily just while they work on it, but they haven't offered to do that or anything. So yeah, it's only certain ones, Mojo. There's a list. Let me just have a look. Got me wondering if it is Friday night. We're on Scrapper, and I know Scrapper's definitely going down. I didn't really I mean, I checked the dark and light and it was on the list, but I can't really remember which one that is. It's from Josh. So, London UK data center migration. So, if you're receiving this email, then you have a service with us on one of the following London UK data center machines. So, it's Sunstorm, Sweeps, Mixmaster, Menacor, Rampage, Scrapper, Onslaught, Razorclaw, Laserbeak, Bone Crusher, Thrust, Triptychon, Breakdown, Rumble, and Frenzy. Blah, 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 blah. It says, we must perform a migration for every active customer with the services in London, UK, and we plan to do this starting on Friday, the 18th at 6 PM EST and lasting through the weekend. But it's got the 18th through to the 21st. So, you know, we might not even be back on Monday. Everything will change as well. We'll get new IPs, new ports, blah, blah, blah. It could be bad, couldn't it? I mean, it could be really bad. Why on earth have you got one hosted in France, dude? Don't you literally live, like, just outside London, dude? Yeah, not from lack of trying, unfortunately, Fist. Guys, I'm going to head home. I'm going to go and get myself a glass of water. A couple of ibuprofen as well. Chest is killing me. You get any conversation with the downtime? I've not mentioned it, mate. I've not mentioned it. I mean, I suppose in theory we are getting superior hardware, but There's no mention of, you know, putting you on another server temporarily while they migrate them over. There's no comment about reimbursement or anything. I suppose if I kicked up a stink, we probably could get something, but... I don't know about... I'm still not sure about Zelda streaming it, dude. God, I do feel fucking awful. No, not yet. Contracted death. No, mate. No. Just not had time. Not really been feeling up for it either, mate. I've been really tired of evenings, to be fair. Right, guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. God, I feel shit, guys. I feel really fucking shit. What were we doing? Let's go and put the organics back. I'm just taking 2 more ibuprofen. That's a little bit. I think it's supposed to leave them for 4 hours in. Let's take the rotting flesh out. What do you need to mix the rotting flesh with to make fertilizer? I think it's murky water and what's the other thing? We were putting. Oh, there it is. Look. Started getting a lot of this, didn't we? Up there. And everything else can go upstairs. So it's just nitrate was the other thing, wasn't it? I wish I was fucking Zara. I tell you, mate, I fucking feel a lot happier if I even felt like having either of them, to be honest, mate. Mouth's gone really horribly dry as well. That's not the one we want, is it? Oh, hang on, that's the cement mixer, isn't it? Sorry, guys. I'm sure it's in this thing, isn't it? Yeah, we just need the nitrate. Got quite a lot of. Pick it up. Hang on. Rotting flesh, nitrate. Oh, and dirt. Oh, dirt instead of... Oh, sorry. Dirt instead of bottled water. I thought bottled water seemed a bit strange for fertilizer. So let's take a big batch of that. It's going to be the rotting flesh that's always the limiting thing, isn't it? A wank with a donut. I don't somehow that doesn't appeal to me in the slightest. Not in the slightest, mate. It might be better for your lady friend afterwards, right? A bit of a honey glaze to it. We can do a private stream, Alagon. Yeah, I'm starting to feel less than okay, mate. Just pop a bloody horde coming up, don't we? Right, pistol, 263. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, this in here. That can all go downstairs, can't it? Oh, shit. So if we go and do the A-frames, we've kind of got everything ready, haven't we, for the horde? Oh, dude, you know what I've not made, don't you? Exploding crossbow bolts. That's actually what we were doing with all the duct tape yesterday, wasn't it? I completely forgot about that. Shit. Let's just ditch. Oh, no, let's not waste it. You never know. Let's keep that in there. Oh, see you later, James. Take care, bro. What else was I doing, guys? We've got the A-frames. It was duct tape, wasn't it? Did we actually make the glue? Oh, that's why, because we've got the 575. Look. Guys, I'm gonna end the fucking stream, lads. This is just fucking weird. I'll see you later. I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna go and sit down for a minute. Well, I'm already sitting down, but I feel like I don't even know what I'm saying at the minute. I'll be back in a bit. Fuck.